In this week's episode, how did a domestic worker land a top position at the Joburg Stock Exchange? But first, find out what a middle-aged woman is doing in a male maximum security prison. A unique collaboration between a female scholar and male convicts at a Western Cape prison is changing lives. Linda Scott went to the jail in 2004 to do research for her university studies. But what was meant to be a simple visit became a brilliant model for HIV education.
It was the first time any of us had been inside a prison. And of course it's a classic experience where you go in deeper and deeper and gates are locked after you with these big cartoon-sized keys. And we wondered what we were in for. I happened to hear about this remarkable Group of Hope project. It was started, it's a prisoner initiative, so started by the prisoners themselves, and they were helping to address the high levels of HIV in the prisons.
It wasn't what Linda Scott had expected to see in a maximum security prison. She came across a group of vibrant inmates heading an HIV education project. To her surprise, the convicts were also supporting a local orphanage, regularly sending food from their prison garden.
When we left the prison, we looked at each other and we thought, wow, had that really just happened? Because we had gone in thinking we were going to give them a gift of our interest and a visit, and actually they gave us the gift. And it was this gift of possibility.
Linda, who had been running a skills development project in Botswana, saw great potential at Bradflay prison. She decided to get involved.
We allowed Linda to come into our facilities. It's not an easy process. Not everybody can walk in and say, I'm here to train inmates, and we allow you. You go through a screening process.
Linda started slowly. She began teaching the inmates beading work. And the money generated went straight to the local community.
Whilst they were gaining these skills, they made a decision that whilst they are inside here, they want to make a positive contribution to the community. So they decided to adopt an orphanage that has 26 children that are affected or infected by HIV and AIDS. And with the money that they generate from selling the beads, they then provide for this orphanage so that those children can also feel loved, can also feel the attention.
The project moved to Worcester Prison, and Linda secured funding for an HIV education program called Playing It Safe Inside.
The Playing It Safe Inside campaign came about as a result of the MAC AIDS Fund Leadership Initiative.
That's why I never missed on the opportunity of having to come back and having to head.
We decided, basically the group and myself how we were going to implement it, how we were going to get the inmates excited and participating. And the wonderful thing about the campaign is it's just growing. It's now not just an HIV peer education. It's about playing it safe always.
It's not only about rehabilitating prisoners. Linda and her group managed to get hundreds of inmates to test for HIV.
Now, HIV in male prisons is a problem in South Africa. It has a significantly higher prevalence than in the surrounding community. And so prisons need targeted intervention programs there. Otherwise, they're just going to act like HIV reservoirs and keep cycling back into the community.
Sihle Shabalala served more than 10 years for armed robbery. He was released earlier this year and spoke to delegates at the National AIDS Conference in Durban.
I believe that now rehabilitation is not something that is a model only for correctional institution, and that now we shouldn't wait to start rehabilitation when someone is incarcerated in a correctional institution. That's why now I have taken the initiative to take the group of hope concept to outside as well. Being part of the group, you learn firstly how to give selflessly of yourself and of your time in improving the lives of others.
Most of the members of the Group of Hope are part of the restorative justice program, which brings together either the victims or the victims' families, if it's a case of murder, to try and get some form of reconciliation and apologize for what they've done.
There you have it. Send us your feedback and let us know what you think. Against all odds at enca.com. You can also be in touch with us on Twitter and Facebook. Still to come, a vibrant domestic worker with vision.